Growing up, we always had children's stories involving all the different Hindu gods. And one of my favorite stories I remember is about Shiva. And Shiva is the one with the multiple arms. So Shiva's going on this hunting expedition. He's been gone for a long time. Like, they gave this guy like a 15-year like hunting license. Like most places, in like 1 year, you gotta renew. They're like, no, this guy's God. Like, he might like, you know, decapitate us or something just by looking at us, right? So they're like, let's just give this guy like a 10-year license. He's been gone for such a long time. You think like he'd be like a good shot, but turns out like he sucked. Like, he didn't get anything at all. Like, you think like this guy's God, he'd know where like all the animals are, right? But no, like, he completely sucked. And so he's like, look, we're almost home. Like, Sirius telling us we're like 5 miles away. He's like, look, before I go home, let me try one idea, right? Hit the bow just randomly, and then maybe like we'll hit something. So he's just like going around, like, bling. So then the soldiers bring him back like what he shot, and then he's like, the f***? There's a little kid. Like, hold on, why is he not wearing an orange? This is hunting season. Like, why is he not wearing an orange vest? Like, everybody knows you gotta wear orange vest. They take him back home. Like, I forgot what happened to this kid. Like, who is he? And then Parvati, his wife's like, oh, there he is. Okay, so what you got for me, all right? On your big hunt, Mr. Shiva God. The homeboy been gone for like 10 years. You know, I asked him to cut the grass.
This grass look good. Miss Johnson's grass look good.
So then he's like, so what had happened was we thought we shot an animal on the way over here, but she's like, look, Ganesh got it. He'll see about this, you know, like, he's been watching this YouTube video about guts and, like, where is Ganesh, by the way? Right then, the soldier brings the bloody head, and he's like, what do you want us to do with this, sir? And then she screams, she's like, oh, there he is. That's Ganesh right there. That's your son. He's like, oh, snap. He wasn't wearing an orange vest or anything. Like, you know, I accidentally shot him. And so she's like, you know, you gonna do something about this? Like, you're God, right? Then he's like, look, I'm gonna make this right. I'm God, right? So I got this. He tells the soldiers, look, I need you to go back into the forest, bring me back the first head of like the wild animal you can find, and I'm gonna live Photoshop his head back onto my kid's bodies. I don't care if it's like an alligator's head, you know. I'm gonna make this right. So then they bring him back an elephant's head,
Babar?
and he's like, the f***? That was just a figure of speech, man. Like, I thought you can bring me like a little like rabbit's head or something. Like, it's a little kid, right? So you want something cuddly and cute. And then like he does like his live like God like Photoshop thing, like a live face swap, right? 50 soldiers holding up this giant, bloody, gory like elephant's head on this little kid's body, and then he does his magic, and then like the kid comes back to life. Like, the nose starts flopping around, the ears are like all Dumbo like, trying to fly, and then Shiva's like, no, wrong story.